Hello, good morning students, good morning to all of you. Once again, welcome in your physics class. And I already started the new chapter of you, that is refraction of light, okay, through a plane surfaces. This is the part third of this chapter. Today I am going to start the reflection through a glass slab, a rectangular slab, okay. How can it work on the glass slab? How can we see the refraction of the light on the glass slab? Let us start. So first of all, we have a glass slab, rectangular glass slab like this way, okay. And suppose that a light is coming obliquely on the surface of this is, suppose this is P and this is Q. PQ surfaces, okay. This is a light incidence obliquely on this surface PQ at a point. Suppose this is a point. This is a point of PQ. This is, suppose this is point of PQR. Okay. So here the point where the point of incidence there I draw a mutually perpendicular line which is known as the normal of this plane. Normal of this surface like this way. Okay. So the angle between this normal and this incidence ray, this is known as the angle of incidence. Okay. Now, because this is the air medium, this is the medium first air, this is the medium first air, and this is the medium second, which is I take here glass. Okay. So when I already taught in the previous video, whenever the light is coming from medium first to medium second, and the medium first is rarer medium. Okay, and the light is coming from real medium to denser medium. The glass is denser in compared to real, you know very well. So light is coming from this medium first medium to medium second. Then there is refraction is going on. Okay, so refraction is going on. Light is coming from real to denser. So it went towards the normal. It went towards the normal. The original, if you see the original path of this line, the original path of this line is like this way. This is the original path of this line. Like this way, okay, but it bends towards the normal. So the path of the line inside the glass like this way, okay, understood? So this is angle of incidence. So the angle between the normal and this is the incidence ray and this is the refracting ray. So the angle between the refracting ray and the normal is known as the angle of refraction. Angle of refraction. So this is R. Okay, okay, this is R. Okay, so inside the glass slab, the path of the light is this way. Okay, now again this is the another surface PQR, this is S and this is T, ST. Okay, so this is the point of incidence. Again, this is the point of incidence for the surface ST. So again I am drawing another normal line like this way. Okay, so you know very well the light is always travel on the straight line. So according to the property of the light, the original path of this light is like this way. Okay, like this way. But the light is coming from denser to rear. The light is coming denser to rear. So it bent away from the normal. So it bent from away from the normal. Okay, actually the light is going like this way, but there due to the change in medium, the light is bending away from this normal like this way. Okay, so the path of the line will be like this way. Okay, so this is the path of the line when the light is passing out from denser medium to rear medium. Okay, so again this is normal. Okay, this is normal, and for the surface of ST, this is the angle of incidence. So what is this angle? How can you calculate this angle, the value of this angle? You know very well, this is perpendicular line, this is also perpendicular line. On if you draw a perpendicular line like this way, this is one perpendicular and this is also another perpendicular. So these two lines will be parallel to each other, you know very well. Okay, so and this is the intersect of this line. Okay, so according to, if this is R, then this also will be R. Okay, Z बन रहा है, it means this is alternate angle. So if this is R, then this is also R. Understood? Now again this is known the emergent ray. Emergent ray. This is incidence ray. Incident ray. And this is refracting ray. Okay, refracted ray. This is also refracted ray. Okay, but the light is coming, the light is out from this slab, so I know, so I called it emergent ray. Okay, so this is refracting ray. Refracting ray. Okay, so the angle between the emergent ray and the normal, this is the, suppose this is the angle of emergent. Okay, so like this way, if a light is coming, if light is incidence obliquely on a glass slab, the path of the light inside the glass and outside the glass is like this way. Understood? So there is the reflection is going on. Okay, so this, you know, what you observe here, that the original path of the light is like this way. Okay, and after the reflections, when the light is passed out from this glass slab, the path will be like this way. Means this line, this incidence line and this emergent line, both are parallel to each other. It means the angle of emergent and the angle of incidence are equal. The angle of incidence equal to angle of emergent, but they are not in the same line. Means like this way, they are not in same line. Okay, they are parallel, but they are not in a same line. Okay, so angle I equals to angle of emergent. Here the difference between the this incidence line and this emergent line, okay, it is this distance is known as the lateral displacement. Okay, and it is represented by the small d, lateral displacement. Okay, lateral displacement. Lateral displacement. So the lateral displacement of the glass slab is depending on the thickness of the glass. Okay, thickness of the glass. As the more the thickness of the glass, okay, the displacement, the lateral displacement will be more. ठीक है, अगर क्या होगा, इसकी थिकनेस, जो ग्लास स्लैब है उसकी थिकनेस ज्यादा होगी. ओके, तो थिकनेस बढ़ने से क्या होगा, उसका रिफ्लेक्ट क्या होगा, वो जो लाइट बेंड कर रहा, ठीक है, द बेंडिंग पावर ऑफ लाइट बाय द दिस ग्लास स्लैब विल बी इंक्रीज. ठीक है, तो इट मींस वी कैन से दैट इफ द थिकनेस ऑफ द ग्लास स्लैब विल बी इंक्रीजिंग, then the lateral displacement of this light will be increasing. Okay, and the second one is if the angle of incidence increasing, okay, if the angle of incidence is increasing, then the displacement also, lateral displacement of the light also increasing. Okay, and another the factor which affecting this lateral displacement is the refractive index of the medium. The refractive index of the medium, if the refractive index of the medium is more, then the refractive index, then the lateral displacement also more. It means there is three factor which affecting the lateral displacement of the this light, lateral displacement of this light. Okay, the first one is, we can say that the refractive index of the medium, okay, we know, you know very well, for the different medium there is different refractive index. Okay, here we have the different type of medium, air, glass, okay, water. So all three are the different refractive index. Okay, because here the speed of the light are changing when the light is entering on the suppose water, glass, air, so there the speed of light will be different. Okay, so we can say that by changing the by changing the medium, there will be change in the refractive index, and if the refractive index is changing, then there will be change in the lateral displacement. I think you understand the concept of the refractions through the glass slab. Understood? Tell me fast, is it clear? Okay, next, the next one is multiple images. Okay, multiple images by the plane glass. Okay, suppose this is a plane glass P Q R S. Okay, this is a type of mirror. Okay, or we can say that a plane mirror or plane glass or mirror. Okay, so the lower surface of this glass, plane glass, will be polished, silver polished. Okay, and if an object is placed here, and if because the object, suppose this is a point of object, the point of object, you can say this is, suppose this is the O point, and an object is a light source is placed on this point, then the light is coming towards this glass slab. Okay, this is plane glass. Okay, so one line is coming perpendicular to this surface, and another line is coming obliquely to this surface. Okay, दो लाइन यहाँ पे आ रही है, एक परपेंडिकुलर आ रही और एक तिरछी आ रही, ऑब्लिकली क्या आ रही है, तिरछी आ रही है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, सो अगेन यहाँ पे क्या होगा, अगेन द रिफ्लेक्शन और रिफ्लेक्शन इज गोइंग ऑन. Okay, if a light is incidence on a surface, then there will be reflections and refraction. Okay, so when a light is strikes, okay, you know very well, if a light is coming perpendicular to a surface, then there is no reflections and no, okay, there is no change in the path of the light. So the light is directly pass out from this surface and the path of the light is like this way. अगर कोई भी लाइट क्या आएगी परपेंडिकुलर आएगी, तो उसमें जो उसका एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन होगा या एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस होगा, उसमें क्या होगा, एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस इज 0 एंड एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन इज 0 व्हेन the light is coming perpendicular to the surface. ठीक है, रिफ्रैक्शन इज गोइंग ऑन बट देयर इज नो चेंज इन द पाथ ऑफ द लाइट. ठीक है, यहां पर लाइट का पाथ चेंज नहीं हो रहा है. अंडरस्टूड? सो another ray is coming obliquely to this surface. This is the point of incidence. So I draw here a normal like this way. So if a light is strike on this surface, P2 surfaces, so some partially there is partially reflection and partially refraction. So partially refraction means the minimum part of the light will be reflect from here like this way. Minimum part of this light will be reflected from here. Okay, so theta and theta, and maximum part of the light is reflected. So the light is going from ear to glass, so it bends towards the normal. So this is the normal, so the original path of the light is like this way, so it bends towards the normal and the path of the light is like this way. Okay, inside the glass. So again, what will happen if you produce this line on the backward directions like this way, so you obtain one images. Suppose this is I1 images first. Okay, images first of this illuminated object, this light sources, this object. ठीक है, तो by this line, ठीक है, by this line and this line, this I obtain here the first image of the object O, I1. ओके, समझ में आया? ये कोई लाइट सोर्स है, यहां से लाइट आ रही है ऐसे, तो मिनिमम पार्ट ऑफ द लाइट विल बी रिफ्लेक्ट हो रही है एंड मैक्सिमम पार्ट ऑफ द लाइट इज रिफ्लेक्टेड. तो यहां पे मुझे इमेज ऑब्टेन करनी है, तो क्या होगा, दिक्कत है नहीं, तो इमेज ऑब्टेन करनी है तो क्या होगा, ये लाइट आगे जा रही है तो इधर कहीं इमेज नहीं बनेगी. तो I consider here the virtual image of this object, so I produce the backward directions of this line, so I obtain an image on this point. This is I1. Okay, so again here let us see here what will happen. The maximum part of the light is reflected, so this is the silver polish surfaces. So here the whole light will be reflected like this way. Okay, again first I draw here the normal of this plane, then it will be reflected. ठीक है, मैक्सिमम पार्ट क्या हो जाएगा, रिफ्लेक्टेड हो जाएगा, लाइट आ गई और क्या हो गई, रिफ्लेक्टेड हो गई. ओके, अगेन व्हाट विल बी हियर, सो हियर द लाइट इज पासिंग आउट फ्रॉम ग्लास टू ईयर. ठीक है, ग्लास से ईयर में जा रही है, तो व्हाट विल बी हैपन अगेन. ठीक है, द ओरिजिनल पाथ ऑफ लाइट इज लाइक दिस वे. ये लाइट ऐसे जानी थी, बट bends away from the normal and it will be go like this way. ये light ऐसे जाएगी. Understood? So here we can't obtain the image in this direction. So I produce this light, this ray again on the backward directions. So when you produce this ray on the backward directions, so I obtain another images of this. This is the I2. ठीक है, तो मुझे क्या हुआ यहाँ पे एक दूसरी क्या हुई इमेजेस मिल गई है किसकी, इस ऑब्जेक्ट O की. इस ऑब्जेक्ट O की फर्स्ट इमेज तो यहाँ पे मिली और सेकंड इमेज कहाँ पे मिल गई, यहाँ पे मिल गई. कैसे, द फर्स्ट वन रे इज लाइक दिस वे. एक रे तो ये है और एक रे जो बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में प्रोड्यूस की, तो दोनों यहाँ पे इंटरसेक्ट हो गई है. तो यहाँ पे मुझे क्या मिलेगी, इमेजेस मिलेगी. ओके नाउ ठीक है, अगेन यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, दिस इज द ट्रांसपेरेंट मीडियम, दिस इज द ट्रांसपेरेंट मीडियम. सो the maximum part of the light is reflected and minimum part of the light will be reflected again like this way. Understood? So again this is the polished surface, so reflection is going on and the light is again out from this glass slab, and when I produce this light like this way, then I obtain here another images which is I3. Okay, so multiple images we can obtain by the help of the this glass slab, plain glass. Okay, so what you observe here I take I1, I2, I3, three images I take here. So the images I2, the brightness of the images I2 is more in compared to I1 and I3. इसकी जो brightness होगी किसकी, I2 के, जो सेकंड इमेजेस बन रही है, ठीक है, उसका जो ब्राइटनेस होगा, इंटेंसिटी होगी, क्या होगी, मैक्सिमम होगी. व्हाई दिस इज हैपन, बिकॉज व्हेन यू ऑब्जर्व दैट हियर द लाइट इज डायरेक्टली कमिंग ऑन द सरफेस, the maximum part of the light is reflected. Like this is, suppose this is the 4% of the light is reflected, so the 96% of the light will be reflected here. So on this surfaces there is 96 part is incident, so 96 part of the light is reflected. Understood? ठीक है, तो 96 यहाँ से क्या हो रहा है, रिफ्लेक्टेड हो रहा है. तो दिस इज द ट्रांसपेरेंट मीडियम, सो मैक्सिमम पार्ट ऑफ द लाइट विल बी रिफ्लेक्टेड हियर. क्या होगा, मैक्सिमम पार्ट यहाँ से बाहर निकलेगा. तो जब मैक्सिमम पार्ट यहाँ से लाइट का बाहर निकल रहा है, तो इसका जो इमेजेस बनेगा यहाँ पे वो भी क्या हो जाएगा, ज्यादा हो जाएगा. अब क्या हो गया, कुछ लाइट इधर चली गई, तो जो थर्ड जो लाइट है यहाँ पे दोबारा से वहाँ पे क्या रिफ्लेक्टेड हो रही है, इसकी इंटेंसिटी क्या है, कम है. जब इंटेंसिटी कम है तो इसकी जो नेक्स्ट इमेजेस बनेगी वो क्या होगी, कम होगी. लाइक दिस वे I4 और कम हो जाएगा, I5 और कम हो जाएगा. ओके, तो दिस वे वी कैन ऑब्टेन द मल्टीपल इमेजेस बाय द प्लेन सरफेसेस या प्लेन मिरर. ओके, एंड यू ऑब्जर्व हियर, इफ यू ड्रॉ द डायग्राम, तो you notice that the second images will be the second image always will be more bright in compared to the other images. ठीक है, जो सेकंड इमेज होगी उसकी, जो सेकंड इमेज हमारी बनेगी उसकी जो ब्राइटनेस होगी वो ज्यादा होगी. बाकी जो इमेजेस हमारी बन रही फर्स्ट, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सेकंड, जितना भी क्या है ग्लास स्लैब की होगी, लेंथ होगी, उतनी ज्यादा उसमें क्या होगी, मल्टीपल इमेजेस बनेगी. अंडरस्टूड? इज इट क्लियर? टेल मी फास्ट, इज इट क्लियर? Okay students, next prism. Next topic is prism. Okay, refractions of a light through a prism. Refractions of a light through a prism. So first of all, prism होता क्या है, तो prism is a type of transparent medium. Prism is a type of transparent medium which is bounded by the 5 plane surfaces. Okay, so this is the example of a prism. ठीक है, what you observe here, the ठीक है, this is here is 5 surfaces, first, second, third and this fourth and this lower one, ठीक है, fifth. तो 5 surfaces is here and they are bounded to each other. ठीक है, तो how can we define the prism? Prism is a type of the transparent medium, ठीक है, which is bounded by the 5 plane surfaces. तो 5 plane surfaces are 3 are rectangular, 3 are rectangular surface and 2 are triangular surface. Out of 5 we have 3 rectangular surfaces and 2 are triangular surfaces. Okay, so this reflecting this the rectangular surface means like this one is the rectangular surfaces. Okay, this one, so this one is known as the refracting surface. This one known as the refracting surface, because the light is coming on this surfaces here like this way. ठीक है, तो लाइट क्या आएगी, हमेशा इस वाले सरफेस पे लाइट आती है. तो so it is called the refracted surface या refracting surface. Okay, this is the triangular surfaces and it is known as the cross section of the, this is the cross section of prism. तो the cross section of the prism is in the triangular surfaces. ठीक है, triangular shape. Okay, and the bottom part, this is the bottom part. This bottom part is known as the base of the prism. Understood? ठीक है, तो reflecting surface are 2, 2 reflecting surfaces होंगे. Okay, first one is this one, ठीक है, like this way. This is a prism. तो फर्स्ट वन इज दिस इज रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस एंड दिस वन इज रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस. ठीक है, तो क्या होगा, रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस होगा. और जो फ्रंट में आपको दिख रहा होगा फ्रंट से, तो फ्रंट से क्या बन रहा है, ट्रायंगुलर सरफेस बन रहा है. तो प्रिज्म लाइक दिस वे, इस टाइप का प्रिज्म होता है. तो फ्रंट से कैसा शेप लग रहा है, ट्रायंगुलर शेप लग रहा है. तो ये वाला है फर्स्ट वाला ट्रायंगुलर सरफेस. दिस इज द क्रॉस सेक्शन एंड रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस, this is the reflecting surface. Okay, this is the reflecting surface. Okay, from one side light is coming and another side light is emerging. ठीक है, उससे क्या होगा, it is passing out from the prism. Okay, so this is the concept about the prism. Now here, how is the refraction is going on inside the prism? The next is how is the refraction is going on inside the prism. So refraction of a light through a prism. ओके, तो सो दिस इज द ट्रायंगुलर फेस, क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ द प्रिज्म. ठीक है, क्या है, प्रिज्म का क्रॉस सेक्शन है. यहां से हम ऑब्जर्व करेंगे तो हाउ इज द रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट गोइंग ऑन इनसाइड द प्रिज्म, इनसाइड द प्रिज्म. ठीक है, तो लाइट इज कमिंग लाइक दिस वे, इंसिडेंस दिस वे, दिस इज द इंसिडेंस लाइट, दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ इंसिडेंस. So first of all I draw a perpendicular line here. So this is the normal of the prism, angle of incidence I1. The original path of the light is, okay, wait, please wait. Light is coming like this way. Okay, this is the normal. The original path of the light is like this way. This is the original path of the light. Okay, so the light is coming rear medium to denser medium. So it bent towards the normal. It bent towards the normal. So like this way it bent. Again, this is the another surfaces. So again I draw a perpendicular here like this way. Okay. So this is perpendicular, this is also perpendicular line. Okay, perpendicular line. So again the light is here is the light is passing out from denser medium to rear medium. So original path of the light is like this way, original path is this one, but it bent away from the normal. This is the normal, it is bent away from the normal, means the light is going like this way. Okay, so what is the path of the light? Suppose this is A, here is P, this is Q, and suppose this is B. ठीक है, the path of the light is A, P, Q, B. ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से क्या होता है, प्रिज्म के अंदर क्या होती है, लाइट जो होती है उसका पाथ क्या होता है, फॉर्म होता है. अंडरस्टूड? ओके, सो अगेन this is the emergent ray, and if I extend this emergent ray on the backward directions like this way, okay, so there is an angle between, there will be an angle between the incidence ray and emergent ray. So this angle is known as the del, and del means angle of deviation, okay, del is angle of deviation. Next, this is the incidence ray and the light is bent like this way, so this is also a deviation angle, so let this is del 1, ठीक है, and again the light is again bent from here, so suppose this is del 2, and this is angle of prism A, angle of prism A, okay, understood? And suppose the prism is as XYZ prism. What is the prism? XY, and this is Z. Okay, now next, the normal, these are the normal, so the normal is intersecting on point N, this is N, and this is, suppose this one is M. ठीक है, ये मैंने आगे ऐसे एक्सटेंड कर रखा है, ये ऐसा कर रखा है, तो ये क्या बन रहा है, यहाँ क्वाड्रिलेटर बन रहा है इसके अंदर. ओके, एक क्वाड्रिलेटर बन रहा है. ओके, तो M, this is N, and this is del 1, del 2. Okay, now one more, this is normal, this is the normal line, and this is the refracting ray, so this one is known as the angle of refraction, and again this is angle of refraction R2. ठीक है, दो बार रिफ्रैक्शन हो रहा है, तो R1 and R2 एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन. ओके, तो ये क्या हो गया है, प्रिज्म के अंदर क्या हो गया, लाइट का पाथ हो गया है. So how can you find the relation between the angle of prism, and this is I1 angle of incidence, and here this is I2 angle of emergent. ठीक है, तो मुझे यहाँ पे एक रिलेशन क्या करना है, क्रिएट करना है. तो how can you create the relations? ठीक है, तो लेट अस सी कैसे करेंगे. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल I take here a triangle X, ठीक है, like this way, is a type of triangle. Please wait. Okay, here X P N and Q. It is a quadrilateral. So you know very well the interior angle of the quadrilateral is, the sum of the interior angle of the quadrilateral is 360. So here what you observe, so this is the 90 degree, this is the 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. ठीक है, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द टू एंगल विल बी 180. ठीक है, ये 90 है, तो बाकी जो दो बचे हुए कितने हो जाएंगे, इनका सम कितना हो जाएगा. इट मींस एंगल A प्लस एंगल N इज इक्वल टू 180. अंडरस्टूड? इक्वेशन नंबर फर्स्ट. सेकंड इज, if you take here what del 1. okay, so this is the, here if I separate or draw this one, this triangle, so this is del 1 and this is del 2. so how can you write this one? So del is equal to del 1, this is the exterior angle, so sum of the interior angle equals to exterior angle, so del 1 plus del 2. okay, understood? ओके, नेक्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट क्या होगा यहाँ पे, ओके, R1 R2. ठीक है, कौन सा ट्राइंगल, दिस इज द ट्राइंगल, ये एक ट्राइंगल बन रहा है यहाँ पे. ओके, दिस इज द ट्राइंगल. सो इन ट्राइंगल यू कैन सी हियर, इन ट्राइंगल, विच ट्राइंगल, PNQ. तो PNQ में क्या हो जाएगा, R1 angle of R1 plus angle of R2 plus angle of N is equal to sum of the interior angle equal to 180. So this is equation number 2. From first and second, just compare from first and second. What you compare? ठीक है, तो 180 राइट हैंड साइड 180 180, ओके, इज इट क्लियर? ओके, एंगल एन दोनों बराबर है, ठीक है, तो इट मींस दिस एंगल ए विल बी इक्वल टू दिस एंगल, सो फ्रॉम फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड, ठीक है, दिस इंप्लाइज टू व्हाट इंप्लाइज एंगल ऑफ ए इज इक्वल टू एंगल ऑफ R1 प्लस एंगल ऑफ R2, इक्वेशन नंबर 3, अंडरस्टूड? एंगल ए विल बी R1 प्लस R2 के बराबर हो जाएगा, ठीक है, अगर कंपेयर करोगे फर्स्ट और सेकंड को, तो व्हाट यू ऑब्जर्व, एंगल ए इक्वल्स टू R1 प्लस R2, ओके, नाउ हियर del इक्वल्स टू del 1 प्लस del 2, नाउ फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ del 1 एंड del 2, del 1 और del 2 की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है, तो दिस इज द del 1, this one is del 1, so how can you find the value of the del 1? Okay, just see here, this one and this is, and here a light is coming like this way, तो क्या हो जाएगा, this whole part is I1, and this one is R1, and this is del 1, okay, so how can you find the value of this del 1? तो del 1 I can write del 1 is equal to I1 minus R1, this whole part is I1, and if you separate I1, ठीक है, minus R1, then you will be obtain del 1. Similarly for the del 2, this one is del 2, तो del 2 के लिए क्या हो जाएगा, ठीक है, how can you find the del 2? तो del 2 फाइंड करने के लिए अगेन like this way, one ray is coming like this way, okay, एक ऐसे आ रही है और एक सीधी ऐसे आ रही है, तो दिस इज द del 1, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे क्या है, दिस इज द नॉर्मल लाइन, ओके, एंड दिस होल पार्ट इज I2, ये पूरा का पूरा क्या है I2, यहाँ पे दिस इज I2, ठीक है, ये I2 है, एंड दिस इज R1, दिस इज R2, del 2 R2 and I2, तो हाउ कैन यू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ del 2? तो सेम सिमिलरली I2 माइनस R2, इस पूरे में से अगर क्या करोगे, इस R2 को सेपरेट कर दोगे तो क्या मिल जाएगा, del 2 मिल जाएगा, ओके, नाउ प्लेस द वैल्यू del 1 एंड del 2 हियर, सपोज दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 4, ठीक है, तो इन इक्वेशन नंबर 4 फ्रॉम 4 del इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, del 1 की वैल्यू I1 माइनस R1 प्लस I2 माइनस R2, नाउ टेक I1 प्लस I2 टुगेदर, यहां पे क्या हो जाएगा, माइनस R1 प्लस R2, अंडरस्टूड? सो I1 प्लस I2 माइनस R1 प्लस R2, सो R1 प्लस R2 is equal to A, so in place of the R1 plus R2 you place here del equal to I1 plus I2 माइनस क्या रखना है, एंगल A, किसके बराबर है, एंगल A के बराबर है, ओके, सो हियर यू ऑब्टेन a relation, this implies to I1 del plus angle del plus angle A is equal to I1 plus I2, so this is the relation for angle of refractions by a prism, okay, is it clear? Okay students, so this is the time for the next class, so tomorrow we will be proceed further, ठीक है, next topic, so thank you for watching this video and please note down and make the fair notes, ठीक है, make your fair notes and doing your work proper time, okay, thank you for watching this video, okay.